Good afternoon, honorable jury. My name is Karolina Ovsієнко. I'm pupil of Romni Lyceum number 1 named after Kалнишевський. I am a member of Romni Junior Academy of Sciences. Let me present my research work. Means of forming the discourse of communicative support of Ukraine in the Russian-Ukrainian war based on the material of Josepha Biden's speeches. The topicality of the work is determined by the growing role of the discourse of communicative support and the need for a comprehensive analysis of the linguistic stylistic means of the modern English language, social and advertising discourse of communicative support in Joseph Biden's speeches on the topic of supporting Ukraine in the Russian-Ukrainian war. The aim of the study is to find out and characterize the means of forming the discourse of communicative support of Ukraine in the Russian-Ukrainian war, based on the material of Joseph Biden's speeches. The data sample consists of 9 speeches, since October till December 2023, of the President of America, Joseph Biden, on the topic of the Russian-Ukrainian war through the official website of the White House. There is a close connection between language and politics, as language plays an extremely important role in political communication. It is a powerful weapon in political competition. Politics can influence language, its lexical, phraseological, syntactic, and stylistic aspects. Therefore, political discourse can be considered not only an important means of communication, but also a catalyst for changes, development, and adaptation of language to changes in society. Communicative support discourse is an important aspect of political discourse. These are two interrelated concepts. Political discourse performs a series of functions such as shaping public opinion, expressing politicians' position, mobilizing and engaging voters, creating identity and others. Communicative support discourse describes its strategy aimed at supporting or promoting a particular idea, individual, or group. By studying the modern English language political discourse based on the speeches of Joseph Biden, it is possible to single out his communicative strategy, thoughts, and position on the Russian-Ukrainian war. Lexical and stylistic devices play an important role in expressing communicative support, sympathy, and understanding the speech. The president of the country leader in supporting Ukraine in the war, which provides unprecedented economic, material, and military assistance, repeatedly delivers brilliant speeches that become a powerful source of communicative support as well. Joe Biden is a model, an authority, and strong lever for shaping the world's perception of various conflicts, threats, and others. Communicative support is no less important than military and economic support. By applying 3 tables in the supplements, it is possible to say which lexical stylistic, semasiological stylistic, and syntactic stylistic devices and expressive means are most powerful in speeches. The following lexical expressive means are most frequently used in Joseph Biden's speeches: professional vocabulary and terms, heroic and emotional vocabulary, synonyms. The example of the professional vocabulary are, and that's why we are supporting, are just and lasting peace, one that respects Ukrainian sovereignty and its territorial integrity. That sovereignty and its territorial integrity implies that the USA recognizes and respects our independence. The example of the emotional lexis is to make sure the Ukrainian people are in the strong possible position to defend their nation, their families, and against the truly brutal aggression of Russia. We haven't seen the likes of this in a long time. The declaration's strongest possible position underscores the necessity to ensure Ukraine receives the most powerful level of assistance to restore its territorial integrity. The phrase brutal aggression, which with the lexical repetition of the word brutal, adds vivid emotional coloring and clearly emphasizes the Biden against Russian aggression. The example of the heroic lexis: brave Ukraine defenders. The example of synonyms use Ukraine is unbroken, unbought, and unconquered, proving that nothing can dim the flame of liberty that's burned in the heart of free people. The synonym in this expression carries a strong positive connotation, expressing faith in the invincibility and spirit of resilience of Ukraine, their steadfastness in the face of challenges. Among the semasiological stylistic means of expression, it is possible to single out expressive repetition, exclamation, and rhetorical question. The example of exclamation, "May God bless you all." This exclamation expresses a wish for a blessing and happy prosperity for Ukrainians. Also, this exclamation expresses sincerity and religiosity. Kiev stands strong. Kiev stands proud. It stands tall, and most important, it stands free. The lexical repetition of the word stand significantly reinforces the metaphor and underscores the strength of Kiev, choose the inevitable victory in the war. Indeed, the word stand express strength, resilience, implying that the global leader believes in the power of Kiev to resist Russian aggression. Among the examples of expressive repetition, the following should be mentioned: Ukraine will never be a victory for Russia, never. This repetition implies that in this war, Russia has no chance of winning. The repetition of never never signifies a categorical rejection of the idea that Ukraine will not win the war. The example of rhetorical question, what would happen if we walk away? This question leaves room for reflection. It may express underestimation of the potential consequences if assistance to Ukraine in the Russia-Ukrainian war. Syntactic stylistic devices include hyperbole, metaphor, epiphora, and anaphora. So may God protect the brave Ukrainian defenders of their country who keep the flame of liberty burning brightly as we can. In this metaphor, the symbol of fire is employed to represent a destructive force and strange aiding eloquence to the expression. Among the example of anaphora one can mention, it's astounding of everybody, women, young children trying to do something. This message carries an energy and positive significance, indicating the impressive solidarity of Ukraine fighting against Russia. Joseph Biden's political discourse is aimed at highlighting the Russia-Ukrainian war among the international community, and language means give expressiveness, brightness to his speeches. So this makes his community spot more effective.